real quick, I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. I love the show, guys. And I just wanted to know, like, during all the midterms and everything that was going on, how come the PACT Act never got, like, brought up more consistently and more vehemently? Because I felt like that's, like, such an amazing issue to kind of get, like, independence on the side of Democrats and how they got that through. It wasn't talked about nearly enough, I felt. I just want to know what you guys thought about that.
I mean, the PACT Act was the healthcare bill for veterans, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I mean,
that's what it is.
Sorry?
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
And the thing, Jon Stewart and the whole thing, yeah.
Right. I mean, honestly, I think the Democrats are very bad at selling their agenda more broadly until they're forced to. I mean, Biden just didn't have a narrative on inflation until they realized that it was hurting them at the polls, and then they were like, okay, maybe we'll talk about corporate greed. But they were letting abortion do the heavy lifting for them at the polls, and that was about it with their election strategy. You're right that I feel like the only person who was at the forefront of it was Jon Stewart, and that's always been his one of his major passion project post Daily Show. So. Really, short answer, Democrats not good at politics, but the issue
just came and went. Yeah, the issue just came and went, and I couldn't believe, like, the Democrats weren't, like, seizing on that and being like, look at what we did for veterans. And I'm like, like, the Republicans, these are your people. Like, what do you, like, like, can't you, like, this is a huge issue, like, but this never got brought up. So
it is amazing that they don't use that as a counter narrative to the Republicans using the troops as a shield for my entire lifetime. They don't really have much of a narrative. I mean, I remember reading up on Bernie Sanders' efforts to, when he was on a chair of the Veterans Committee in the Senate, fighting tooth and nail with John McCain when the Democrats were in the majority to get more funding, and there was always this back and forth between the two of them, and it's just like, that is a clear example of one guy's a veteran, but he wants to cut your health care. The other guy is trying to expand it, and there's never been any narrative provided for that. So that's a good point. Really appreciate it, and thank you so much for calling in to tell your story.
Thanks, Em. I love the show, guys. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.